Hey guys, Coach Ben here, BigBenches.com. I'm going to do a requested video for you guys today. This is about footwear on the bench. What should you use for footwear? What's optimal for bench pressing, crate and leg drive, all that good stuff. So my take on footwear, I'm not really too picky. There's two things that you have to keep in mind when you're selecting footwear to use during your benching. And that's tightness to your foot. You don't want a loose shoe. So a lot of people that like to bench in boots, make sure that boot is tight to your foot, all right? And it's not loose, wobbling around, tight to the ankle. I like a little ankle coverage, nothing real low. And traction to the floor, all right? Two huge things, tightness to the foot, traction to the floor. You need those two things when selecting footwear. So a lot of people, like I'll use the Mark Bell Power Shoe. Now they discontinued them for a while. I think they're coming back out with one, but I've used that for a while. Works very well, good traction to the floor. Never had a problem with it. And you can always use Stickum spray if you feel like the floor is starting to give out on you. You're not getting a good leg drive. But anything that you find gives you good traction is fine to use. When we're talking about tightness to the foot, a lot of people will wear something like boots, or even you'll see some lifters wearing the heeled shoe, those squat shoes. Those are good for people who can't really get their legs down all the way. Some females that have a hard time benching on the height of the bench and don't really reach the floor, that heel kind of gets their foot down further, so they're planted into the ground still and they're not dangling off the bench. So really it's up to your limb lengths, but as long as you keep those two things in mind, tightness to the foot, traction to the floor, you really can't go wrong if you're getting those two things in your footwear, all right? And something like the boot, the heeled shoe, good for when you don't really reach the floor real good, all right? So really depends. There's a lot of things out there, wrestling shoes, the Mark Bell Power Shoes, all great things. So just find what works for you. And that's pretty much it, guys. Two things. Coach Ben, and you know where to find me. You can meet me on a bench.